Yeah.
So now with GB Leighton, getting back to the music thing, so you're doing a lot of the less bars and more festivals and
outdoor
fairs and
venues,
stuff like that.
Yeah.
Are you doing any bars at all, or is this going to be all kind of?
No, we do some clubs. Bunkers, we're back to doing. Not Wednesdays, but we're doing weekends there.
You do Fletcher's?
Are you still just like a regional
Fletcher's
act?
we're doing.
Okay.
Yeah, it's right now really just regional.
I'm not going to see you in Sacramento this summer.
Not this summer. No.
Invite him down, Patrick.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Set
I mean, we have
something
a
up.
state fair here too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Compared to
Patrick.
Minnesota, of
Patrick,
course,
hook that up. Hook that up, Patrick.
Yeah.
So
the state fair here is stupidly scheduled every first week of July, and it's like the hottest time to have a state fair. And they do it at Cal Expo, which is a big expo, and it's like basically you're walking around on a parking lot cooking. I mean, it's so bad.
Oh, what a bummer.
It's really bad.
Well, every
day
is 100 degrees in California. Isn't it?
Well, I know, but who puts a festival on a blacktop in July? Like, it's just dumb.
Well, if they made it Teflon, then everybody could bring their eggs, and then they could just have breakfast together.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Well, so when's the next time you're playing?
Let's do some dates if you got
Do you
some
have
dates.
any dates by chance?
Yes. Let me take a look at here. I do want to mention too. I just I don't get to do this too often to name drop and mention other things. But this last week I've played with some great people.
Let's hear it.
Yeah, Becky Capel is someone who I've known for a while through connection with another bandmate. But she's a great singer-songwriter and kind of the vein of country.
Where does she play at?
So this last week we played at the Uptown VFW.
Okay.
We were kind of a middle band.
That's kind of a cool place.
It's a super neat club. Who would have thought?
Yep.
And then last night we were at Palmer's Bar on the West.
Oh, Palmer's, yeah.
Yeah. And it was unfortunate because it was supposed to be a little outdoor festival, multi-band type of thing. And then the weather didn't turn out. So they shoved everybody inside and some acts had to be cut, and stuff like that. But, that's fun. And that's, for me, that's kind of where the drum set playing, I like that style of music because I'm just, like I said before, just kind of geared more towards that than the heavier stuff and fast stuff. So, but yeah, her and Paul Burgeon, who I was with in the Hillbilly Voodoo Dolls, the band that way, did the touring and all that stuff. Do a lot of stuff with him too, and that's so much fun because we just he's got some great songs.
The Hillbilly Voodoo Dolls actually were
great band.
They were a great band. You guys were awesome. I remember
that was a fun band.
Great band name. I said, I think
no, but it was a good band too, as well. But I remember that. So,
yes.
So what a kind of a evolution that you've done in music, and being
it's been a good ride. I have been so
really
lucky,
cool.
and I've had nothing to
scoff at.
Brag. Well, I've been lucky. I think I talk to a lot of folks that want to do music and play music and do all that stuff, and I scratched a little bit of that stuff. I got to go overseas and.
You know what? I know a new hobby for you that would be a great hobby. I think you should get into is they have a taiko drumming, the Japanese drumming.
Yeah.
And because they have that at the Japanese festival, the Obon Festival.
Okay.
And they bring those guys out.
Oh,
I so want to get into that.
I've thought about that myself because I've got a session upcoming, and I've thought, this would be a great timpani part. And like, I don't have any timpani.
So where is that?
Get some.
The taiko drums. Yeah.
But
where
it's
is
so
that, Stacy?
physical.
Well, there's the Japanese festival, the Obon Festival is every May. At least at towards the end of this. No, wait. I think it's the end of summer. September. No, October, September. I'm losing it right now. But they do have a Japanese group that does the dances and so forth. So I think that's a part of it. So
okay.
Awesome.
Yeah, I know there's a local group that
you
does
would kill it. You would kill it.
I want to do that because like I feel like that type of drumming also
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
very physical to like a martial
The workout.
art.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. And
Get a
the
workout
movement,
doing it, yeah.
Totally. Yeah.
So
Hey,
tell
Tony,
it.
what did
Yeah.
you think of the orange, the Jameson orange? You
that
had
was
one, right?
beautiful. Oh,
Is it as advertised? Because I might have
as
to go buy.
advertised. Yeah. Do it.
I can't drink with the boys. You know, I'm always out here
He's
doing my own
always
thing.
showing us, but
You guys get the
that's
good
cool.
shit. I got
Yeah.
a freaking Pilsner over here.
well, the Jameson orange costs the same amount basically as your Jim Beam. So,
Well, not in
No kidding.
California.
I love
well, maybe not in California. No, it's a little more expensive here. It is like $27 a bottle or $7.50, but it's not.
Cheapskate.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
so with JB Leighton,
yeah, some dates coming up here. And here's the fun thing about the Leighton shows that I'm doing now, where so Brian came back. He took a little break, and 2024 started gigging again. And,
Right.
and the thing that brought me back in was like, okay, I want you to come back and fill the role that you used to do as the hand percussionist. But the main drummer in the band is an outdoorsman. He likes to take some time off and fish and hunt and all that kind of stuff. He's like,
Yeah.
so instead of me hiring another sub like we would, a drummer, like you just move over and you can play the drum set for the band. I'm like, yes,
Yeah.
So that was really what hooked me back in because I love playing the drum set. I like hand percussion stuff. It's fun,
Yeah.
great.
Get Sheila E in there to do the hand stuff.
Totally,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, I'll move over for her. Okay.
Probably got time now.
I don't think she does. So,
Or a porn star. I don't know.
oh my, but yeah. So that's the cool thing now is that that's my little the banana in front of the cart, right?
Yeah, that's awesome.
But so it's been cool, and that's who's I'm doing the session with. Brian's got a new record and
All right.
a bunch of new songs he's working on. It's so cool and it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, Steve Philbrick was on.
Yeah.
It was the last
week. Yep.
Last week.
Was talking about working with you guys.
Yep.
Doing
Cool.
some stuff. So, it's awesome. I love having the musicians that work together because they have great stories about each other in some of the stuff that they do, and it's awesome. So
Yeah,
I'm really
and that's the
happy to
thing
have
of
you on.
our community is so cool, and what makes it easy to work here and find work is that there's so much going on. Not as much as there used to be, but if you are dig in and you want to figure out something and how to make a career or play music in this city, you can do it.
Well, and then but getting on attaching with GB Leighton is always he's been around forever. And
He's legendary in this town,
Staple,
I guess,
yep.
for that.
for sure.
Now, I played hockey with his brother.
Well, no, yeah, finish that because
So, I did. We played hockey in Mounds View with his brother. It's a great family.
Yeah.
And
Hockey comes up every week on this show. I didn't
I
realize
know, right?
you had a hockey team. Like, what the hell's going on?
well, Brett, earlier we talked about okay, how did we, begin our
I think it was hockey, wasn't it?
Well,
It was
we played A midgets.
A midgets,
Now that I'm
yeah,
thinking
that's
back, it was
right.
A
That's
midgets.
right. I was thinking about that. I'm like going, it wasn't just. It wasn't just church. It had to be something else. And I think it was A and B and A midgets. I think we both played on.
Likely, yeah.
So yeah, hockey is.
I could beat a bunch of midgets on the ice.
But Philbrick played hockey. Brian's brother played. We played
little
hockey
people
with
now.
with you. It's kind of ingrained here. That's one of those things. And Patrick knows that because Patrick even played hockey.
I did.
Patrick.
Mm-hmm.
For St. Louis Park.
Yep.
Oh.
So yeah.
We didn't do anything either.
Anything that's coming up that's going to be in town here, or
Let's see here. We've got. I have to make that bigger.
Playing Ryan's. You got
you hate
Urban
that?
Wildlife.
Yeah.
When you play that Fletcher's again?
Fletcher's June 26th. We're out there.
Okay.
so that's just
Lord,
that's-
the Lord
Just a
Fletchers?
couple.
Lord
Fletcher.
Fletcher. That's
Yep.
So a guy I went to high school with that manages that place. So if you see Chad Nelson,
Chad Nelson. Okay.
just say, hey, Patrick still
Patrick
thinks you're
says
We might come
what
out, yeah.
gives. And then let's see. Next week we're in Stillwater, River Siren Brewing.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep. I've heard of
They
that.
have a little sunshine festival, they call it. The following night, Saturday, up in Aitken Fairgrounds, kind of a thing. Oakdale in Oakdale Summerfest, June 28th. That's a Saturday.
Wow, you
Okay.
guys are booked.
That's why I want to start the podcast a little bit earlier. So if we get out at like 8 o'clock or whatever,
That's up to Patrick.
I can start going and
He's in California,
Yeah.
so he's at. Hey, let's start at 6. So Patrick, I'm still at work. I mean, come on.
it's Saturday.
Yeah. So I mean that's kind of the June stuff that's coming up, and why I mentioned earlier too why it's these next grouping of shows the next couple of weeks I get to play drum set with the band.
Oh,
So
nice.
Awesome.
I'm looking
Yeah.
forward to
That's
that.
gonna be great.
Yeah. So
So go on to the website is
gblayton.com.
gblayton.com
Yep.
and
We'll have to. I'll have to talk to Brian and try to get him on the show as well.
Yeah, I mentioned
Great
that
to-
I'm doing this, and
Uh,
he's, oh yeah, remember he was the one I think that actually didn't you and Todd play his brother Todd
Yeah.
play hockey with Brett? I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah, I think so. So
Yeah.
yeah,
we'll get him
Yeah,
on.
last time I saw him was quite a few years ago. It was at a Cub Foods, and yeah, he was looking good. So, and we talked for a little bit, but I haven't talked to him in a while. But I'll probably hit him up and
Sure, yeah.
see if he'll come on the show at some point. But I was really happy that you're the first one I thought of because you have such a great story.
well, I appreciate that. Initially when you asked me when you were first starting this, I'm like, oh, what the heck am I going to talk about? But
There's a lot to talk about.
Well,
Yeah.
I think looking back and thinking about this and,
Yeah.
and going through it,
Great stories.
I feel like it.
Yeah.
There was some stuff.
Very
and-
interesting.
So you'll sleep good at night.
I'm going to sleep good tonight.
Good.
Yeah. So.
So for everybody looking, gblayton.com, you'll see Tony on the drums. They put on a great show. Everybody knows them in Minneapolis and Minnesota and St. Paul, anywhere in Minnesota. So please go out and check them out. You'll be happy to see them. Thanks once again, Stacy, Gene, Patrick, for showing up here. Tony, thank you for gracing our presence with your aura.
Oh my goodness.
And
Yeah.
if you like this episode, please like and subscribe and do all that stuff, fun stuff, right? Yeah,
Absolutely.
Thank you for coming. Appreciate
so,
it.
Thanks for
Nice to-
having
really
me.
nice to meet you.
We
Likewise.
do this every week, and thank you for our viewers.
Who's our
We
next
appreciate
guest?
you.
Who's our next guest?
The next guest, we'll have to take a look here.
Okay.
But we had a guest that was going to be
William
coming
Bader.
on. But
William Bader.
Well
Master
done.
Bader.
no, our next guest actually, I believe, is going to be Dave Gorman. He's also a musician.
Mm-hmm.
And has played with a lot of different people. Same people that Steve played with. We talked about the last episode. He'll be on.
And he'll probably have come from Mounds View and has
I was
has
just
a lot of
gonna
Has
say,
hair.
Yeah.
Did he go to Mounds View?
Right. Yeah.
Did he go to
But
Mounds
no,
View?
he did not.
Branch out a little, buddy.
No, he did not go to Mounds View. But he's on the
Branch.
later in the month here. We had someone booked in, Michael Jewell, who's got some family stuff going on, so he has to reschedule. So we may have a to be announced guest next Saturday. So we'll let you know and go from there. But right now, the next guest will be Dave Gorman if we don't fill that spot, and I'm sure we will by that time. So, all right, everyone, and thanks for being here.
Thank you.
All right.
Thanks, everyone.
All right. Have a good night, and we will
Bye.
see you next
Peace.
week.
Next week.
Good night.